Hello, this is Cynthia from the TLC, and this quick video is just going to give you a little bit of technical background about Blackboard in case this is the first time you've logged in. So you've accessed this page through the Blackhawk My BTC portal, and obviously this is your landing page. You won't see all of these tabs at the top. You'll more than likely see My Courses, Library, and Resources, and My Private tab. So let's just take a quick look at the other tabs. So if you click the library, you're provided with all the contact information, the hours, etc., and direct links to the online catalog and films on demand. If you click the resources tab, this is our resources for Blackboard support. So if you click where it says student support, that's a link. It will take you to the students' Blackboard support site. Clicking Blackboard tutorials, these are video links to show the students how to complete any of these tasks. Right, if we go back and click the faculty support link, that takes you to the Teaching Learning Center intranet site where you would click video tutorials and choose either Blackboard tutorials or other educational technology tutorials. Again, this My Private tab is, we were just kind of experimenting here. So you can actually add modules on your own My Private tab. I have the calculator, dictionary, etc. But if you click Add Module, these are all different modules that you could add to your own My tab. Okay, of course that's optional. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to. All right, so back to My Courses. My Courses has the My Courses module, which is the one that's probably most important to you, which lists any courses in which you've been enrolled as an instructor or as a student or as a TA if you're working with other instructors in a course. So what I'd like to talk about is how to organize this module, because it can become, the list can become quite lengthy over time. So if you just put your mouse in the module, you'll see a little icon that looks like a gear in the top right of this blue area. So just click on that gear. And notice I have this group by term, and if you hadn't noticed before, I'll explain that when we submit this page. But I have a lot more courses that I'm actually enrolled in, but notice they don't all have a check mark associated with that row for that course, and that just hides the course from my view. It doesn't delete it. I'm still enrolled. I can still gain access to it if I need to, but I don't need to see them every day, so I've just unchecked the courses that I don't, obviously need to see every day. So if you make any changes in here, you'll just click Submit. And what this group by term does is it organizes courses relative to a particular term or a semester. For example, fall 2015. I'm just a kind of a resource for this instructor at the time, and it just put that course under fall 2015. If I don't need to see it, but I want to stay enrolled in it because I'm helping, for example, I might just hide that course by clicking this arrow on the left of the link for fall 2015. Then I can always access it again just by clicking that link. Any courses, if you have any personal masters, they are organized under a category called No Term Assigned. Right, that's what that means. If you are a TA, for example, there'll be another heading saying courses on which you're a TA, and so on, courses on which you're a student, etc. All right, so that's how My Courses works. All right, so that's just kind of tells you about this login page. So to access a course that you'll be working in, you just click on the link, and that brings you inside the course. As an instructor, you'll see little arrows next to the menu items. Anytime you want to edit something next to the title of this announcement, for example, if you put your mouse over that area, you'll see the arrow. These arrows are kind of like a right-click menu in Word, Microsoft Word, for example. When you click it, it tells you what you can do with that particular item. And notice the menu will change depending on what you're clicking on. All right, so anytime something has been created and you want to edit it or change it or delete it, you'll click this arrow to determine what exactly you can do with it. Well, one of the really important things is up at the top here, you'll see that when you're enrolled as an instructor in a course, you have this icon here. When you click it, it puts you into a student preview mode, which for all intents and purposes creates a student with your name called Overview and then your last name. If I was to take an online test that was in this course, it would actually create a row in the grade center and display my score. So it really gives you the ability to QA all of your work. To get out of that student preview mode, click Exit Preview, and this window asks you if you want to delete any user data. So if I did take a test, for example, do I want to create the data that was accumulated from my results? And most of the time you would delete that. But if for some reason you wanted to keep it, you could just choose that option. Okay, so I'm just going to delete and click Continue. It takes just a moment or two, and then you're back into the instructor mode. One other thing to be careful for is where it says Edit Mode here. Edit mode is on, which it needs to be on for you, or obviously, to edit anything in the course. If you just click where it says on, it toggles to off. That used to be the only way we got kind of a student preview of the course, but this is a much more powerful tool, that student preview mode. But if this is off, then you don't see any arrows anymore. You can't edit anything. So if things look kind of strange that way, the first thing to check always is edit mode to make sure that that is set to on. All right. So that's just a little bit of what the symbols mean in Blackboard. If you have any further questions about this, of course, don't hesitate to contact me. All right. Thank you.